Well, what are we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Random Recommendations. Today is one of my personal favorite games. You can get it for under $20 on Steam, which means it's perfect for this series. Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD. I'm Cthulhu Crisis. Let's get right into why this game is so good. And the reason is everything about it. If you grew up in the same time period as me, I was born in early 90s, and when I was at the perfect age to be into them, Tony Hawk came out, and made for some really cool times, because pretty much Tony Hawk 1, 2, and 3 came out on the N64 and the PS1, and at that time everybody had one of those systems. They also came out on the Dreamcast, which I've played it a lot on, but it's so nostalgic. I mean, so we're going to do something a little bit interesting. I don't have all the levels unlocked right now. I need to work on that. There's a few different game modes, and this game is pretty much a mashup of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, 2, and 3, the best levels from each game, and the best levels from games after that, such as Project 8 and such, and all combined into one game, and it just makes it for a really good time, and I'm pretty excited to get into this with you guys. So let's just get right to it. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do something that's been a problem for me before. This is called Big Head Survival Mode. You have to score points to keep your head small, and you have to survive a certain amount of time. So let's go to the mall, which is not my favorite level, but it's a good one for Big Head Mode. So you'll notice, oh, that was bad. So see, as you can see, my head is getting larger, but every time I land a trick, it goes down, and it's actually based off points. So as the game progresses, I'm gonna have to score more points for that to be okay. Oh, Glitch City. Not the one from Pokemon that I had a big hand in discovering. But anyway, we just got to try to do this, and there's actually an achievement I would love to get where you got to get through them all 3 times in Big Head Survival. Like, through the entire level. So we're going to try to do that and see what happens. I think I should be able to do it. Guys, I also did want to discuss a little bit of my personal life. Got some stuff going on right now that's looking pretty promising, but it's going to cut down on how much I can do videos this month, but as soon as I can, I'll get right back into it. But you guys don't want to hear about that, especially since this video will be up way longer, or way after all that is done. So let's just beat some Tony Hawk. One of the funnest things about this game is the little glitches. Okay, now you can see up in the top right corner, I should have mentioned this earlier, that's the percentage that your head is of the max size it can get before it blows up. At 100%, it will blow up. It will just straight up explode into a bunch of skull pieces and blood. We don't want that to happen. So, okay, if we make it down this level one more time, we get the achievement. But this is the point where it's really hard to get your head small. If you crash one time, you pretty much lost. Oh, I got the 6 score. Well, that's part of what I was trying to do. Oh, no. Get up. Do some tricks. Oh, get up. What are you doing? A nice car. I'm sorry, guys. I will stop singing as soon as possible, which will be about when this game turns off. No! Oh, there goes my head. See, my blood is really confetti. Well, I mean, we got the 6 score. Let's check out another level. And you know what? For those of you who remember my old series, where I was doing a run of Tony Hawk, I'm sorry about how everything happened, but here all we even play is Gilman. And we'll do, I'll show you guys career. Okay, so we're going to try to take care of as much of this as we can in 1 or 2 runs. So in career mode, it gives you different things it wants you to do. And if you know what they are, you have quite a bit of an advantage. If you don't know what they are, you're going to miss the K and be sad. Oh, and then you're going to miss the K again. This is just a bad thing. So as you can see, physics in real life, they tell you that if you're on a curved surface and you jump in the air with some momentum, that you will just continue at that curved surface, which is completely legit. Okay. Okay, so we gotta do a kick flip over the pipe, I think. That's a heel flip. That's silly. Alright, so there's the kick flip over the pipe. We need to get that secret DVD. Now, I know pretty much every level in this game pretty well. I can beat most of them. Actually, that's a lie. I can beat all of them. I'm just trying to do as many tasks as I can in one run. So, let's get back, since this is a review show, let's get back to why this game is so good. First off, the soundtrack is amazing in this game. It's one of my favorite soundtracks from any game, because it doesn't take itself too seriously. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. Well, let's see. What are we close to completing? Let's keep a trick going. Oh, we're not even going to. Okay, so this time we're going to get the manifest, grind 5 small Q pipes, and smash the boxes. Let's do it. So there's a lot of really good things about this game. The graphics are great. You know, they took the kind of the graphics from the original game, they tuned them up a little bit, and it's just perfect. They could not have done a better job on the graphics, I don't think. They kept all the small little glitches, which is one thing that us classic gamers, we love in a remake. We want those glitches there. Unless it's like a game-breaking glitch, obviously, or a glitch that exploits way too hard, like, excuse me, I can't believe I get the hiccups every time I record. Unless it's one of those game-breaking glitches that completely changes the way we play the game. Like, for you Pokemon fans out there, the missing no glitch in Red and Blue. We didn't want missing no in Fire Red Leaf Green, because then we don't play the game right. There's a little small glitch. You don't have to get exactly where the objective is. Let's grab that cash. So if you know the map, I think you actually can get it in one run. I usually don't, because things can go wrong too easily, like that. I should have gotten those boxes, but I didn't. I usually try to divide it in half and try to complete it. Oh my god. This thing is janking my jangles. Yanking my jangles, rather. There. Okay, so now we gotta do a couple other things. We're a little bit behind here, actually. Really? Well, end run there. Well, I didn't do half of the things I said I was going to do. Alright, let's do this. We're getting everything but maybe the 6th score right now. And we're going to get that last cash, too. Well, that was glitchy. So, a lot of you were watching and saying, this game looks really glitchy. Why would I buy it? Because that's part of the heart and soul of this franchise, is the glitches and the outrageous things you can do. I mean, as far as the skateboarding game goes, there's nothing more classic than Tony Hawk. And you couldn't do half of the things it lets you do in real life. So, okay, we're going to try to hit this rail. And we don't want to stick around too long, because sometimes if you do more than one at a time, sometimes it just won't register that you did any at all. Alright. So, let's do this. The soundtrack is easily one of the best things about this game. You get everything from Bad Religion to the song Superman, which if you haven't heard it, it's just fantastic. Ska goodness. The gameplay is great if you enjoy this style of gameplay. It's very arcadey. And you will have fun playing this game. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind about that. Alright, we did not do everything, did we? Like I promised. 4 or 5, eh? Well, alright. Now, can we even get the 6 score? I mean, I know we can. Let's get up here and try to do this, the rest of the 6 score in one trick. Alright, 6 score. We're going to go for it in one trick, and it's going to be awful. Let's try it. Get right to it. I know I can do it on certain levels, and the 6 score is not even that high in this level. What? Are you kidding me? That would have been a really good attempt at it. But that's... I just love that it does that. It wraps around it like that. Like, that would never happen, even if you paid physics to do it. So I didn't get it in one trick because it probably robbed it from me. We don't know for sure. But we should be able to get it. No problem. In fact, let's see what we would have gotten. We're going to go up here. Okay. Well. My goodness. I'm a little bit rusty at this game, to be honest. I wish I practiced it more. Like that. You could not do that in real life. Alright, so that's the end of that. What should I show you guys? Well, let's talk about my complaints about the game. One of my favorite things to do growing up as a kid was playing two-player horse mode, where you do a trick or a line of tricks and then your opponent has to match that point value. They've completely gone away with that, which makes me a little bit sad. Also, there's Free Skate and Hawkman. I don't even know what Hawkman is. Let's find out what Hawkman is. Oh, Hawkman is that thing where you have to do all the objectives of the level, pretty much. So we have to go around and collect all these dots and evidently jump over them. Now that means we have to manual there. It's kind of a cool device because it is made to teach you how to beat the level in one run, which is a cool idea. I mean, if you were able to do all of this in one run, you would complete every task. And depending how long it takes you, depends what score you get. Oh my god. I hate when it does that to me. So there'll probably be one up here, because this is one of the quicker parts. No. That's strange, isn't it? I'm missing 3 pellets. There's some. There's one, rather. Huh. Well, let's try that one more time. Oh my god, I missed one. Okay, so that was a quick way for me to pretty much go back for it. Really? I'm sucking today. But you know what? I'm having fun sucking, and that's the whole point of this series, is to let you guys know why you should buy this game, and I'm certainly trying to do that. Oh my god. See, if I play this the way I actually play it, I don't beat Hawk mode. Because I'm pretty wild with where I decide to go. So one thing that some people that play this game don't even know is the more points you score, the faster your skater goes up to a cap. So if you fill up your special meter in the top right, or top left instead, then you get extra points and extra speed. So let's top it all off with this final thing. I am going to show you guys. Now, this might not be on the first try, and I won't edit it because I want you guys to see. Oh wow, it's Hawk mode. End run, please. So I'm gonna show you guys that I can get the 6 score in one trick in single session school. Alright, let's get right to it and hope you guys enjoy. Then I'll go over the numbers I give this game and the pros and cons. So like I said, this may not be a first try thing. It usually is not, but it's usually not too many tries. Now there's a quick restart button for people like me that are trying to do something very particular. So alright. Oh man, what is the 6 score? I think it's 200,000. Oh my god. I can't believe I did that. I did it wrong. I gotta go to a school career. Okay, so 6 scores 100,000. I can get 100,000. Let's do it first try. So pretty much, you come up here, you boneless into a grab trick, manual, flip trick, grind, grab trick, manual, wall ride, flip trick, manual. Keep your balance low because you're going to have to manual after all this. That was not how it was supposed to happen, but there it is. There's a few different ways to do it. Usually, instead of doing what I just did, I will come up this grind to the other side, get in the last couple tricks right there, which I can't even do right now. But I got 124,000. Let's end the run, get back to the main screen, and talk about this game. Alright, so, oh, best song on the soundtrack. This is Bad Religion's You. So let's talk about it. Best things, they kept the great gameplay from the original games. There's a DLC pack that adds reverts, which was something introduced in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. It holds a close place in my heart because it's one of my favorite games of all time. The Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 was. So this takes a lot from that. It's slowed down from the original, which is good because the original was way too fast. And they just did a perfect reboot. This is how we want reboots to be done. Cons. Depending how much it is on Steam, I think it's 15 or 20. I feel like it should be 10. If it is 10, then that's not a con at all because it's definitely worth 10. It could be frustrating to get some of the sick goals, but just keep trying at it. You'll get it. And they added a few characters, which is great. But what? There's a big con to this game. Controller support is a great thing for it because I would not want to play it with a keyboard. It's kind of glitchy. You gotta be careful about it robbing from you. And the biggest con is no multiplayer, even on the same screen. And that makes me really upset. That was easily my favorite thing about the original game, and they left it out. So, if it had the multiplayer, if it had online multiplayer, it would be a 9.5 out of 10. If it had same screen multiplayer, it would be a 9 out of 10. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's a great game. It's well worth a buy if you can get it for $10 or less. The DLC is fantastic. It makes it a lot easier to beat some of the objectives. And there's just some great levels in this game. Thank you guys for checking it out, and I will see you next time. Have a good day.
It's not that I don't care what you say when you say you got